Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I am filming a cage tour. This is my preview rat and chinchilla 495 cage. I'm actually having a double critter nation delivered in 2 days, so by next month this will be a totally different cage. But today I'm filming my July rat cage tour. I did a birthday theme because my birthday is this month, so I wanted to do something kind of fun to celebrate all month long, so I did this rat cage. So let's get started. I'll start on the bottom here. If you've seen my last videos, you've already seen these black tubes that are in here that I got from Home Depot, and then the black tray that's underneath them. My last video, I didn't have any bedding or anything on the tray. It was just plain, but I noticed that even if I wiped it down every day to keep the the pee off of it, that it still just would start to stink. And I really wanted to put bedding on here. I just was kind of worried that I was going to get kicked out of the cage, and it does. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. I just sweep up my floor every day. It's not really a big deal. So I do have it covered in a layer of pelletized pine bedding that I got at Tractor Supply, and then on top of that is a shaved, dried kiln pine, and they are litter box trains. That's their litter box right there, but they obviously pee, everywhere like rats do. So I do like the bedding. They forage in there, they look for food, they hide food. So they do get a lot of enrichment from that, and with the double critter nation, I plan on having some more bedding in there, so I'm pretty excited for that to come. So yeah, here's the two black tubes that I have in here. It connects to this box in the back. I've had this cage set up for a week now. Originally, when I first set up the cage, this box was filled with tissue paper and all these little ping pong balls and cat balls, but the rats, they've been in here for a week, so they have torn it up. The paper's no longer in there, maybe a few pieces, and the ping pong balls I threw back in there when I spot cleaned the cage today. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to end up out here. I mean, there's already two of them out here, so they're already pushing them back out, which is fine. They also have these little, I'm not sure what these chew things are called. One of my friends recommended them, and they don't chew on them a lot, but they do chew on them. They actually, I give them fresh corn, and then they eat the corn all the way down to the corn husk, and they chew on it. So I just leave those in there for them. There's more than a couple. They've got their little pie or cake slice chew, which I thought went with the cage theme, and then their little, I guess it's cat toy. It doesn't have a bell in this one, thank God, but they pretty much just put this in their food bowl, generally. There's not much in here right now. I need to refill it, but they have a mixture of two different kinds of oxbow, and then a dried seed mix with pasta and cereal and some other stuff that I make for them. So that's what was in there before they ate it all or hid it all. I'm pretty sure it's actually hidden in here, honestly. So so yeah, these two tubes, they just connect to this box back here, and then they come out over here. This is just a toy, I don't know if you call it a forging toy, but just a chew toy that I made out of some cardboard and these little pieces that I had bought from the pet store. And they don't chew on it much, but I leave it in here because, they might start chewing on it eventually. And then I have this little bridge. I call it their bubblegum bridge because I think it looks like tiny little bubblegum balls. But that bridge just goes up here underneath their hammock. It's really just something more to play on, and they can get to this. They can access this level over here. This is a basket that I bought from the dollar store that's for papers. You probably saw in my last video the other two that I had in that cage. This is the third one that I had bought, just a different color. So I've got their little rope, or their bridge attached to that, and then this rope goes up here behind their hammock, and it goes back behind their Sputnik up here. That's how they can access their Sputnik. Also, they have these baskets that, I don't know, they kind of reminded me of sprinkles on top of a cupcake, so that's why I put these in here. I only had red and green at the time. Now I've bought more colors, but I had already put these in here, so I just left them. I don't think the rats really care about what color it is. But yeah, so they have these little baskets that also lead up to their Sputnik up here. And then this ladder here, it's called I think it's called a Forge and Play ladder, possibly. I got it on Chewy.com. It's for birds, but the little these little knobs like move in and out, and they're like covered in little paper, and there's also little hooks so you can hang, I'm guessing like other toys if you wanted to off of here. I'm not quite sure what those hooks are for. There's only 2 of them on the whole ladder. But I did put that in there. It just kind of leads from, here underneath this hammock up here to just behind this hammock. There's really nothing. It's more just for them to play on. There's really no purpose. It doesn't necessarily go anywhere, but they can access this blue hammock up here from there. So, beside that, I've got my Living World water bottle, my glass water bottle, and also this little forging toy that I made for them. And then this blue basket is really just to kind of fill space. They don't really use it much, but it's there. There's also, behind this ladder, so this little string thing back here, it used to be filled with all these little Gerber, they're like Gerber baby rings or something. It used to be filled. As you can see, there's not much on there anymore. They have pulled it off. They love them. I did put a couple of those in the cage because I wanted them to be able to forge. They love pulling them off. I also have this one lava ledge back here and this crunchy chew that they have worked on just a little bit. I also have 2 lava ledges at the front of the cage that you probably saw, when the doors closed, they can access this green hammock over here, and then they can also get down there. It just helps with their nails. So I do have those 2 as well. So I guess I'll come over here. I've got this green ferret hammock. You've seen it in one of my past videos. It's huge. They have plenty of room to lay in there. They don't use it much, but they... it's a good, just in case they fall, it's something they can fall into. And then I've got another one of these little forging toy things over here that I made. They also have their pink rope that goes from right up above their hammock all the way over behind this little polka dot hammock. It just goes over here and it goes to this box. I put this box up here. I actually really like this box, so I put it up here for a hideout. And then last minute I had an idea to use these things that I had gotten from the dollar store that were like, I don't know, they're supposed to go on a string, and they come with like 8 all together in the package, and you just string them up, and they're like for parties. But I used it. I put it on the thing so that they could move them to get into their box, and it was completely covering the box. I move it sometimes and they just, they move it right back. But I love this little box up here, and they're in it a lot. I also have this hammock that I ordered from Simon & Co. on Etsy. Her shop is actually going, I wouldn't say out of business, but she's just, really busy, so she's not going to be doing the shop anymore. So I did order... at the same time I ordered this, I ordered another hammock that is a tie-dye color for one of my other cage setups. And then I just recently, last night, ordered some more stuff from her because I knew her shop was going, she wasn't going to have the shop anymore, so I really wanted to get some more stuff. But I really love this hammock, and it was a really good price, and it obviously matches the cage perfectly. So I love that. I also have this chew toy. Remind me of like a banner. It kind of looked like, like a party type banner, so I thought it really went with the cage well. I ordered that. They don't really chew on it much, but I mean, it's only been in here for a week, so I'm just gonna leave it in there. I'm sure they'll eventually start to work on it. And then they have this 3-story, they got the top here and then the middle and the bottom polka dot hammock. I ordered this off of eBay, I think, maybe Amazon. I'm not sure. I shop online a lot. This thing I actually got from Chewy as well. So all of this stuff, I really loved it. It all went with the cage great. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Behind this hammock, I have another little forging thing that I made out of those same crunchy type things. I'm not sure what they are. They haven't really worked on it much, but I know they will. So I love the colors just added to the cage. Also up here, they've got their Sputnik. There is Stitch. He is happy in his Sputnik. He's been out running around. I'm actually surprised that he's not out right now, knowing that the cage is open. But it's nice and bright outside, so I think it's his nap time. He's in there boggling away. So cute. So that's my boy Stitch. He has a friend, but his friend is down on the bottom inside the tubes. He's like a typical sewer rat. He loves to be underground, so that's where he is hiding out. But yeah, this is, I think, the last thing in the cage to show you is this little, it was like a hot dog basket. I have a few different colors. I have blue ones, red ones, and then I found these pink ones, which is perfect. And I just took, this is actually a car washing mitt from the Dollar Tree, and I just sewed together it had like a thing, you know, you put your hand in here and it had like elastic. I just cut off the elastic and then sewed it together. And I have a couple of these. They're easy, obviously, to wash, and the rats really love them. They're really soft. So cheap DIY, and I just put it, you know, in there just so they have a little bit of padding. Sometimes I put paper in there. There was actually a lot of shredded paper in the ball pit, and that is, you can probably see a little bit of it, but most of it is gone as well. Hi, buddy. What you doing? He doesn't get to be on the videos much. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? This is my oldest boy. He is almost 4 months old. The little boy Nutsy that is downstairs in the tubes, he is about to be 3 months old. So they are fairly young. I'm going to be getting them another one hopefully soon. But right now I just have the two boys. So moving down, like I said, I think I've showed you everything. The only other thing in the cage is this tiny little water bottle over here. They don't use it a lot, but you know, it's there just in case they run out of water in their other one. So that is my entire July birthday themed cage tour. I will be doing another cage tour. I'm not sure what the theme will be, but I will be doing obviously a new setup for August. If you guys have any ideas or stuff that you would like to see in future cage tours, please comment below. Let me know what you would like to see, and hopefully I will be posting lots more videos, and hopefully you guys will be back to watch. So thank you for watching, and come back again next month. Bye.